Today's hyper-connected world, supply chain rely heavily on digital systems. But this connectivity also makes them critical and vulnerable. Cybersecurity is now critical for protecting the backbone of global trade. Hello and welcome to the Strategic Sourcing Insight. Cybersecurity is no longer just an IT issue. It's a supply chain issue. With platforms like SAP Oracle managing suppliers' data, a single breach can ripple across entire network. That's why cybersecurity is now at the core of supply chain resilience. Cyber criminals exploit the weakest link in the supply chain. They launch ransomware, send phishing emails, distinguish as a supplier communications, or commit invoice fraud. Even vulnerability in third-party software can compromise your entire network. Awareness and vigilance are key. When a cyber attack strikes, the consequences are real and immediate. A ransomware breach can delay shipments, halt production lines, or cause major financial losses through fraudulent payments. Beyond the numbers, companies suffer long-term reputation damage and lose customer trust. In today's competitive world, a single breach can take years to recover. In 2017, global shipping giant Maersk was crippled by NotPetya ransomware attack. Within minutes, the virus spread across the Maersk's global network, shutting down port operations, cargo tracking, and logistics systems. Ships were stuck at sea terminal, were offline, and the company suffered losses of over $300 million. The attack proved that one cyber incident can freeze global trade and why supply chain cybersecurity is truly mission critical. One of the most alarming cyber incidents in recent years was the solar wind attack. In 2020, hackers inserted malicious code into routine software update used by over 18,000 organizations worldwide, including major government and private enterprises. This showed how a trusted vendor can unknowingly become the entry point for massive supply chain disruption. The key lesson is clear. Third-party risk management is essential for cybersecurity resilience. To build a cyber resilient supply chain, companies must focus on prevention and readiness. Start with multi-factor authentication for all users and suppliers. Conduct regular audits and penetration tests to detect weakness early. Enforce cybersecurity compliances across every supplier in your network. Protect sensitive data through encryption and secured cloud platform. Finally, invest in employee training because most cyber incidents begin with a simple phishing email. Thank you very much for joining. Keep watching Strategic Sourcing Insight. Thanks again.